Alright, and here we are with the final stretch of the demo disc. We might even be able to complete it tonight. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. I'm hoping so anyway. It's been a long journey with the demo disc. One that I've quite enjoyed quite a lot. But now we're at the last handful of games. And some of which we've actually already played before. Not completed, but at least gave it a chance. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Now I also did go through and be able to check mark each game that I played, so that way we have Skullys Nightmare available. I don't think I'm going to be starting with it first. I think I'm going to start with one of the two games I haven't played first. And there are two of them. They are Risu and the Heilwald Loophole. Which I believe they're on this floor. Yeah. Both of them are, in fact, which is actually quite remarkable. And I think the other two that's in the main hallways are on the third floor as well. So, which one should we start with? Loophole or Risu? I did play another game by Loophole's developer, so I am looking forward to that game. And Risu looked very interesting. Like from the games, developers I haven't heard of before, like, well, at least in depth, like it looked very interesting. No votes. Got the most soul crushing hack. Goodbye, like one all day alarms. Overload tiles blocked away, and I couldn't convert. Damn. I'm sorry. And we'll start with Heilwald, I guess, since no one's raising any arms. So we have sudden loud noises and mild violence. The Heilwald Klinicum once had a reputation of being one of the most reliable medical facilities in Germany. That all changed when that weird loophole appeared. And it's made by Jan Miltashek, with QA testing by Dalba, also known as Mini. And like I said, I played two games by Miltashek before. He was on the first demo disc with whatchamacallit. There was one about dreams. Insomnia, that was it. And I also played another game by him called Lost in the Back Rooms. Which I will say, as a Backrooms game, and I don't really have a high opinion of those, kind of similar to, you know, the Thunder phenomenon, where every game just starts playing out the same. But it did offer some changes to the formula of just wandering a maze eternally. Oh, there's actually a collision with the body. I was not expecting that. Oh, I gotta click on the body. Okay. My bad. You know, I thought I would have to go through the door, but no, I had to click on this dead body. Oh, that is weird. You know, as you do. Yeah, exactly. The fact that the whole thing moves with the cursor is just so weird to me. Anyway, let's begin. Yep. Is that the loophole itself? One thing I was looking forward to about this game was that it seemed like it was going to be like a whole weird medical horror kind of angle to it. And I'm a big fan of medical horror. I think it's very underrepresented. No, okay. Yeah, of course, it locks. Is this unlocked? No, it's not. Alright, so are we trying to find a key somewhere? Can I jump? Nope. Can't say exactly your favorite? Yeah, I know. Might be a... No, there's a bunch of boxes. Thanks! That was very much of no. I'm glad I was able to inspect that. I wonder what they're storing here. Good question. Good question. Hi. Hold on for a second. I want to see what's over on this door first. I'll just shut the door in his face. A bunch of empty syringes. Maybe there are unused ones around. Could be useful. Am I collecting them? Okay. I'm assuming it's a hint for like maybe health or something. It's my guess. Anyway, I'm sorry for shutting the door on your face. Hi, how are you doing? Whoa, what are you doing here? This area is absolutely off limits, especially for the likes of you. Oh, is everything alright? You look so pale. Yeah, sweating like crazy too. Tell you what, follow me to my office, I'll see what I can do for you. Okay. Thanks, Dr. Randolph. I thought that was something, but I guess not. Please, sir, don't mean any harm. Just follow me to the office and everything will be fine. Yeah, what the hell just happened? Starting the coordinates, East Virginia. Yeah, the one thing about this developer's games is that he has a bunch of just weird voice grunting. Don't have a seat, please. Let's make it quick. You seem quite lost. I am. I just woke up in the back rooms. I don't even know you, to be frank. I've never seen you on the station. So there's only one thing I can do for you. Now I'm going to remove your liver.
Where are you going?
No, I do not like the fact that he just suddenly speaks English like that. Alright, well, fuck.
Where are you going?
No, I did not like this. I did not like this one bit. It was like my way out. Ow. How did he catch up so quickly? Dr. Randolph was quite concerned about your behavior. You appear paranoid and actively tried avoiding his aid. He plans on accommodating you in the prison block temporarily. Yeah, upstanding guy. One. Oh, okay. It has a chapter system like Insomnio did. That's interesting. This, of course, will make no sense if we've never played Insomnia. Wait, do I just restart the game? I mean, this seems like the same room. Yeah, it seems like it seems like I restarted. Okay. How did he catch up to me so quickly there? Is my next question. Alright. Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, so if you have a fear of doctors, this game is not gonna help. We're okay. I just wanted to check this room. Oh. Okay. Whoops. I was trying to get back on his good side and it did not go well. We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? Seems like a perfectly usual visit to the doctors. Yeah, I guess. I guess in like some sort of nightmare scenario. Okay, so we're just going to... Like, I was just trying to look around to see, like, what I could do when he starts chasing me. But I guess I can't really just, like, get away from his side for too long. So I'm sorry, I was trying to plan out ahead. What happens if I open the door on him? That's just bothers me every time that I look at it. Oh, I didn't even notice that he just walks through that. What happens if I open the door on him? I just opened the door for him. Nice. Yeah? Yeah? Oh. Alright, we're gonna really turn away from him. Okay, I don't... So, he didn't catch me last time. It just automatically makes me die there. Huh. Well, this is certainly quite a start to the stream, is dying over and over. Can I just skip through the entire dialogue towards the end of him taking me to the office? Can I skip the entire office part entirely? Okay, so clearly we had to try to find some other route around. The only thing that kind of bothers me, at least in this demo, is just how long this intro takes to start the game proper like that.
Where are you going?
Oh, this is nowhere. Well. Oh, okay. Oh, I was expecting to die. Someone's in this room, Randolph. What are you hiding from me? This is painting. Okay. God damn it. I can lose him. Oh, this game has stealth mechanics? Oh, it does have stealth mechanics. What? Okay. Well, that's just unfair. After running to Dr. Randolph, he offers to help you out, though his suggested treatment is not quite what you imagine. He wants to remove your liver, obviously. Yeah, obviously. It changed to a 2. What? Why did it change to a 2? Are we making progress somehow? I can't jump or anything. Hold up. Nah, okay. I can't look at any controls. I didn't even know there was a crouch button until I tried to control. Yeah, I know, too. Yeah, no, I do agree. I do love the Vodka Jams games a lot. And each of his games has this sort of like nightmare scenario kind of feel to them that does make them appealing in that sense. There, I opened both doors for you, Doctor. How do you feel about that?
Come back human now. Come back human now.
It's still a 2. I still don't know what the significance of this is. If there's like some sort of hint I'm supposed to be getting here, I'm not getting it. It is my only issue. It's just... It is kind of weird though that I got different flavored text for him finding me like that. But I don't know if that was like supposed to be a hint or something, or...
Where are you going?
Yeah. Alright, let's just start running. I made the mistake of going straight. I'm supposed to go left. Like, take this left immediately. This way? Oh, whoa. Maybe he doesn't know where I am. Unfortunately, I can't tell where he is. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that spooked me with how loud and sudden that was. I'm also cornered, so... I still don't know what to do, guys. Because, I mean, if we go down that stairs, he'll just kill us, right? Isn't that what I kind of learned? Sorry, I wasn't close enough, so you ran off. My bad. I'm going to guess he just stabs us in the throat with a syringe. That's just my guess. Because he says the same voice lines for when he starts attacking you, so. So, like, open the door before you can reach it with my... I either have, like, telepathic powers, or, like, my arms are just that stressable. I'm still trying to figure out what to do. We're gonna go back here because he lost us in here. Maybe if we wait for him to go away, and then we can try going down the stairwell. I don't know, this is just an idea that I have. Still patrolling around this area though. And yeah, there's absolutely nothing for me to use in this area, right? No. Oh, he... I just don't get what to do. Now we're back at 1. What is the meaning of this? Alright, so clearly, no matter what, he kills me there, so I need something, maybe a key somewhere, but I mean, I was also actively looking behind me. He was not behind me. He just appeared out of thin air. So. I know it's out of place about it, okay? I mean, I knew from the start not to trust this guy, just based on the way that he was talking to us, but... Alright, well, let's start the chase sequence again. Maybe the game's commentary that Dr. appointments are unavoidable at the end. Maybe. I don't know how to stealth this guy is the issue. It's hard to tell if it seems like he's always in the area, like just patrolling, and there's nowhere for me to go. It's a dead end. So I just don't understand. I'm always just bad at these kind of games because, like these kind of stealth games in general, because there's only like one predetermined path by the developer that I had to figure out. You know what I mean? Like it seems very linear. Yeah, I know his voice. I'm starting to get on my nerves a little too. This game is stressful in that sense. Like it is getting to me. I'm not gonna lie. But it's just, I'm just like trying to figure out what to do. I just wish we would just start in his office because there really isn't anything on the way here. From everything that I've noticed at least. What happens if we run in this direction? Crazy idea, I know, but I'm just trying to figure out what to do here.
Where are you going?
Alright, so he wants us, clearly.
Where are you going?
Oh, he's right there.
Where are you going?
Still chasing us. Well, he seems to have lost me entirely here. At the same time, though, I also don't know where he went.
Where are you going?
Nope, he is right there. Sounded really close there. Hopefully he doesn't see us.
Where are
Oh, god damn it. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sure. I'm sorry. That was hilarious. Alright, let's start running more properly. That was pretty amazing. I'm just playing this cat and mouse game with him. He's just like, oh, don't worry about it. See, I thought... Oh, okay. You can see me through doors, which I think is unfair. Yeah, no, that was like the best way for it to play out. Unfortunately, it still is not getting me any closer to my goal. Yeah, I'm just usually just really bad at these kind of games where I have to figure out one predetermined path. Mostly because I'm just bad at stealth games in general, really. So this is just not helping. So every single way that I found is locked, so we need to find a key. I don't know where to find the key though, is the only issue. I guess I should take advantage of the fact that he doesn't try to kill me immediately, I guess. Because he doesn't try doing that until we get to his office, I believe. Was there any way that I didn't take? Is that a door over there? Maybe... Let's go, yeah, there's... Fuck. Crouch, please. I haven't explored this area yet, so I was just wondering. Where I was going before I could go to his office. Not sure where exactly you meant. God damn it. I mean, that place is locked, so... I'm throwing my hands up. I don't get this. Yeah, but every time that I go over to where it says that might be the exit, I die. And it seems to be a scripted event. Alright, I'll give it a try, but I sincerely doubt it, to be honest. I'm sorry, I'm about to go the wrong way. No, it seems like every time that I reach a certain threshold in that area, he just comes from behind and kills me instantly. I can give it a try real quick, I just sincerely doubt it. My eyes just instantly drawn to that PC environment. So, yeah. I think I broke him. I meant to shut him out. There we go.
Where are you going?
That was great. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way.
Where are you going?
Yeah, see, he's that far behind, but he instantly teleports in front of me like that. And when I tried to stealth my way over there before, it did not let me. When he was not even in the same area. I don't know. I'm just not getting this game, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a kill barrier there, really. I'm gonna give this another few tries. This game is just, I'm just not getting it. I just love glitching him out by shutting the door on him like that.
Where are you going?
I went to the wrong room. Guy?
Where are you going?
Trying to figure out, like, is it anything in this room? Is it anything in the office room?
Come back here now.
That did not deserve to work. It really did not. It really did not at all. I think the problem is that I can't tell how far away. What the fuck, game? I think it's also the fact that this is the first game by this developer that had quote-unquote actual gameplay. The other two were walking simulators. And, you know, that's not a complaint by any means, but it's just like... I'm just not used to his games having actual gameplay to it. I'm not trying to say walking simulators aren't games, of course, as I say that. But still, you know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's plenty of walking simulators in this game. My favorite game with this whole collection is a walking simulator, so... Wow, we got 3 of those wannabe fan spots all at the same time.
Where are you going?
I haven't really explored these rooms all too much. So my next question is what I'm looking for in here. I closed the doors, so he shouldn't be able to walk in here, I don't think. There's a bunch of flavor text on here, but I can't find any actual items is the issue. Shit. Let's hope he doesn't see me somehow.
Where are you
No,
going?
he has peripheral vision. God damn it. Him and his peripheral vision. God damn it!
Come back here now.
Did I try going through that one door there? I don't remember. Oh. We're dead. Or maybe not.
Come back here now.
Sounds like he's coming. Yeah, he is coming this way. Wait, so we found anesthetics. I don't know what that means. Can we survive the surgery he wants to put us through? If we have that? Okay, so it was this one room that I couldn't find. Am I supposed to use those unused needles with it? The only problem is that how do we get to them now? Because he's patrolling this area. And we already pissed him off once, so... Back away from the door a bit. I'm going the wrong way. I'm supposed to be going this way. So do we use the anesthetics with the unused needles over here? It wasn't this door, it was this one over here, I believe. Okay. Do we try going for the exit now? Let's give it a try. So we haven't found any key, but we found anesthetics. Oh no. If this doesn't work, then I am just gonna throw my hands up. And yeah. I don't know what to do. I think that's going to be the end of our little adventure here. I'm sorry, but that's as much as my patience is willing to give right now. This game is just too cryptic, honestly. So we'll probably come back to it, but I just want some kind of break here. Because again, it's just something I'm not getting. And honestly, it's just kind of just making my interest wane a little bit. Okay. That's unfortunate. Actually, do you know what? Let's play Skullys Nightmare real quick. Because the only reason why I didn't complete this game was because I got soft locked about 2/3 or so of the way through. But after the game has been updated, maybe that issue I have with it was resolved. Let's find out. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, this game again. Made by a broken hacket who was...
Standing in front of this godforsaken console. It has me trapped. I can't back down, and I can't resist. This little plastic box embodies an ancient evil. Within the disk drive, a fate far worse than death. I have to press the button. The pull is too strong. I shouldn't, but I must. No, not again.
I want the little funk noise that the PS1 makes when it sucks them in. Alright, yeah, so it's this game again. Hello, Scully, welcome to the island. What's that, Scully? You don't remember how to play? Well, if you're sure, just talk to me again. I'll remind you. There's a CD in it for you. Yep. Do you want to know how to play? Wonderful. Okay, now let's get started. First of all, you need to know about the two ways you can move, on foot and on Skull. On foot, you can run around and jump. On Skull, you'll roll around and bounce. To move from foot to Skull, you just have to use your head, or throw your head, I mean. You can throw your head while jumping to get an extra long jump. This is very useful. While in Skull mode, you can jump just as you hit the ground to harness the power of bounces. When you want to leave Skull mode, simply return to your body. bullet if you can make it back. But you just have to get to the checkpoint. If you lose all your health, you'll also respawn at the last checkpoint you touch. Make sure you stomp on all the blue beetles and don't forget to talk to us ladybugs you meet. Collect all the little CDs and reach the castle. My friends will also give you CDs. Yep. Alright. Let's play this little charming little game again. Again, I was really enjoying this game despite some weird physics bugs that have now apparently been patched. It's just like the soft lock that I got on it was just really unfortunate. Oh, there we go. Was it this tree that had the CD on it? Oh no, it's that one over there. Okay. I think when I played this for the first time, I didn't even notice that CD up there. Whoops. There we go. That didn't make it. Ah, damn it. Ah, god damn it, these beetles. There we go. These bird enemies are the worst. I remember that. Well, this is not a scary gap. I flew around here, but I got scared of the fire and decided to take a break here. Looks like you'll have to do a very big jump. You can sort of figure it out, you'll just have to lose your head. Yep. I mean, I just assumed that it's the, you know, the CDs we have to collect. And not the not all the bones. I could be wrong though, but we'll see. Yeah, so I heard that the that blocks will no longer push me like into orbit. Yeah, I'm starting to remember why I hated the birds, because their attack pattern is just nauseating. Yep, I'm not being pushed around too much. So that's good. I overshot that. God damn it. There we go. Yep, it's this again. Oh, I didn't realize that was giving me momentum there. Whoops. My bad. I didn't realize I was getting momentum with each bounce like that. I'll give the game another try in a minute. I just wanted to do something that wasn't, you know, cryptic. This game is pretty straightforward. But I'll definitely return to it at some point. I just have 4 other games, so. How come I almost got it the first time, and now I can't get it? I can't tell where the hitboxes of these trees just end. Like that, like... 1 second. Like I said, I got it the first time, almost. And then I read chat. I blame you guys for this. God damn it. Oh, all the enemies are back too, on top of it. Like, as if I didn't need to worry about these trees, now I have all the enemies back. I'm sorry, I'm trying to reposition myself here. There we go. So I need to launch my head there, it looks like. That's annoying. This one fucking CD is impossible. Oh, almost as impossible as being soft locked out of the game, but you know. Fucking hell. I hate how all the enemies just respawn whenever you die like that. Okay, I'm starting to get flustered and it's causing me to just play worse. Not that I wasn't doing so hot to begin with. Fuck. Why is this so annoying? This is literally the hardest part of the game. I'm getting impatient at this now. And that's my issue. No, I wanted to kill them. I wanted to kill them! How do I get the bigger bounce on these? Why is this one part just like designed for me to hate? In every possible way. There we go. Got it. Took me like 20 tries, but we did it. Alright, 10 more. Thankfully, I still have a... You know what? You know what? Just kill me real quick so I don't have to deal with that. Okay, good. Now we at least are back on the top of here. Because that's how annoying the enemies are in this game. I literally don't want to deal with them like that. Sky, do you know that the top of the trees are bouncy? Why, if you land on one, you'll fly right back up as high as where you started. Of course, this one cheeky bird fucker. Oh. That didn't end well. Alright, we're just gonna kill ourselves again so we can get a checkpoint higher on the map. Well, it's not too bad of a walk, but either way. It's because the birds are just from hell. Where's the checkpoint over here? There we are. Oop. I almost had it. But then the game just wants me off that. And now I can't see because the bird fucked up my camera for a second by knocking into me. What the hell? Nope, here we go with the sliding off blocks. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, game. Oh my god, these enemies are just the worst. Just kill me. Just kill me. These enemies are just awful. I hate them so much. Oh, Skull, you're really getting to the castle. I can't imagine making it though. The treacherous path to get there. I'm sure you'll have no trouble though. You're so good at this. I disagree. I disagree with that hard. Alright. We're almost there though. Ah, these fucking birds! Please. I can't see the fire because of the camera angle. Well done, Skull. I can't believe you made it. Well, now that you're up here, there's just one last roll of your head to reach the castle. Make sure you aim well. Yeah, what's up here, actually? I don't believe we ever went up here. What? Bullshit. I had to get my body back real quick. What did that say? Collect all CDs first, yeah. Planning on it. I don't know what that switch did. Oh, that's what the switch did. Okay, it's for that platform. Gotcha. Alright, we have 3 more, and I don't know where they are. I believe that there was another ladybug somewhere over here. Yeah, I don't think I've been to this one before. I love the spot. The running water, the pretty flowers, the shade of the palms, but most of all the buttons. I just adore the buttons. That they're not just pretty, they're useful too. Yep. Yeah, it was that one. There we go. I couldn't make that jump. There we go. I'm gonna collect some bones at the moment, just in case there's one that you had to unlock using the bones, you know. Just an idea. There we go. Actually, why am I going this way? It's a lot shorter for this way. If I just take the lift here. Already touched that ladybug. There. I don't think I've been to that area there. Okay, we made it back to that checkpoint. Oh, there's a CD right here. Okay. Okay, we just got that CD. So we need one more. Not sure where we can find it, however. Oh. Part of me really does worry that there's one that I had to go through like all the collecting all the bones for. Because I mean, otherwise, what's the point of the bones if they don't do anything else, right? Gonna make it there. Bragging rights, very collectible to make you feel compelled to... Yeah, maybe. I'm just trying to think of like where I can find the last CD because I'm genuinely not sure. Because I think I talked to every ladybug. Like I believe I talked to this one, right? Yeah, I did. And you know, the enemies are not helping with that. Well, I'm not sure where that switch would be. Oh, there's the switch. Yeah, but it also just goes up to that spot. I believe, yeah. There's nothing over here. You get CDs from talking to the ladybugs, not the for pressing switches. Switches will just activate blocks. Eh. I'm just trying to figure out where I missed something. Because I've been to like everywhere at this point. Alright, let's just catch that one. This block. Which one down there? That one? Yeah, that was the one at the start. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, there's like a lot of bones for me to collect. Hi, Pac-Man, by the way. Alright, I just wanted to make sure that wasn't soft locked. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Because I'm genuinely not sure, like, where's the last CD. I hate these birds with all my life. Like, just every fiber of my being, I just hate these birds. You know? Or maybe like a map. You know what I mean? Of like all the bones you haven't collected. Something like that would also be neat. If that was the case. Well, I'm collecting all the bones idly because there's... I wasn't gonna make that. That was worth a try. Because there's not really a whole lot else for me to do. Because I don't know where the last one is. I feel like with how many ways that you can travel around to different areas that maybe you do have to collect the bones, to be honest. I'm gonna try collecting all the bones. Maybe one of you guys can find the answer as I'm doing this. My guess is that there's 300 bones. Okay, we got that one. That's good. Okay, maybe more than 300. There we go. I was about to say, can I not collect this bone? Alright, I already talked to that one. God damn it. I just want to get to the checkpoint, please. Alright, there's the two over there. I also should kill these things because otherwise they're just gonna do that. You know? That one fucking bird ruined everything. Alright, might as well time to die, I guess. Enemies are just so annoying, you know what I mean? They're just the worst. How did I get all the way back down here, anyway? Oh well. Come on. I mean, I'm not wrong. Like, what? How else am I supposed to get up there? You know what I mean? I don't want to go through all that just because it's literally faster for me to do it if I'm dead. These enemies do not help. I feel like if the enemies were less fucking annoying, the game would be a lot better. These enemies are fucking brutal and I hate it. I hate them so much. Okay, I guess I'll die again. Sure. I'm just trying to get over there, and that's apparently impossible. Especially when I collect health from the enemies when I don't need it. But when I do need it, I never get health drops. Is there like a cheat code for me to just kill all enemies? Because that would be splendid. Fuck. How do I time this jump again? Is that set? Okay, good. We actually made it. Holy shit. Oh, it took me 15 tries. No thanks to enemies. Can one of you guys look up where the last bone is, please? I sincerely mean it at this point. Because I sincerely do not know where the last fucking bone is. And I just want this game to be over with. I want it before I get soft locked again or something. You know? Especially when I keep fucking dying. Or I miss a jump, and it's more punishing than actually dying in this game. How about we just go out this way? I think that's what my issue with this game is that just not dying is more punishing than dying. It's just tedious, you know what I mean? Because I think I collected every single bone at this point. Because I did not see any at all anymore. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's go back to the one to start, just to see if they have anything new to say. Nope. I mean, I'm pretty sure there is if there's 15 CDs and I just can't find the last one. I'm actually looking at a YouTube video right now just because, just to find it. I mean, I already collected the one in front of the castle gate. Yeah, that's why I'm just looking at the video. This is aggravating. Where is the last CD? Where haven't I looked this entire time? It's Skullys Nightmare is the name. Yeah, but where haven't I collected one? That's the issue. Like, I obviously missed one on my way up. I don't know where it would be. Should I just call the game done? I don't know. Cause I don't even know like where to begin to look. I feel like it isn't because I looked at every nook and cranny of it. Because I basically like looked through the entire area again. I can't even tell like where it is in this video. I wish there was just a video just showing all the location. But no, I had to watch actual gameplay, like a 60-minute video just to find it. What do you mean beside the waterfall? I assume you mean this waterfall over here, right? Of course, I can't look where things are because, you know, there's just enemies everywhere. Whereabouts? Because I can't look. I can't look with all the enemies. I wish there was a fucking map or something. Like, why do I have to suffer like this? And I just launched my head into orbit. Okay. It didn't save that. That's good. Nah, for fuck's sake. Like I said, I had to watch a 60-minute video just to find where the last one is. Like 3 minutes in, he still only has one. Well, I mean, I don't know where I missed it, though, is the only issue. And I won't be able to know, because I don't know where it is, because it's probably out of view. It's probably, like, out the hidden trail. Out the beaten path here. So I do have to, because I did not find it on my way back up here. I would say it's kind of both. To be very blunt. Because I still don't know where this possible last one is. Because again, as a reminder, some of them were not on the actual trail. Some of them were on the side. I think I'm just gonna call this game here, to be honest, because there's just nothing for me to do now. I missed whatever CD, and I would have basically had to replay the entire game again just to get through it. Like, what else is there for me to really do with this game at this point? It's probably not gonna be much of an ending. I don't know. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you why can't the ladybugs just have a fucking icon for which ones I haven't talked to? Or something like that. You know? Alright. See, that's what I mean. Like, I can't tell.
Well, that was horrible. Guess I find myself standing here once more.
I mean, I'm still not wrong. Besides that, like, I enjoyed the game. I'm still not wrong, though. I just wish that it was better and to, like, tell you where you haven't been like that. Even just like an icon over the NPC. Anyway. I don't. Publicly for free. Hey, look at that. Yes, but I was 100% certain that I talked to that NPC before. Okay, finally we completed that game. My god. It feels good to get it off my chest, I will say. I just wish that I didn't have issues like before playing this and after. Well, either way, you're obviously not getting it. Whatever. I'm not going to continue arguing. I'm just going to ignore you from now on. Whatever games haven't I played. Alright, right, there's Walk as well. Walk I was pretty terrible at. There's Risu, the Heilwald. And the Heilwald is basically just unplayable for all I can tell. Do you know what? We're gonna try that suggestion of using anesthetics, I guess. I mean, I still don't know what to do with that game forward. I don't know how to actually avoid it, but we'll give it a try. See, if I already grabbed the anesthetic and the syringe earlier, but I don't know. We'll find out. I guess. I don't have high hopes for us figuring this out, though, to be quite honest. Just because this game just seems to just... It's been an hour and we only played 2 games. And we haven't even finished this one. Oh, I wish I could just fucking kill this guy. I really do. Just take that chair and beat him over with it. It's problem solved, is what I say. Wait, he's got a fucking syringe, and that's it.
Where are you going?
God damn it, game.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Where is that room? There it is.
Where are you going?
Shit. Okay.
What you done?
It didn't give me the prompt before. But alright. We did it. Alright, well. Man, it took me like 30 minutes just to do that. While scouring through the office's storage room, you discover some leftover anesthetics. You don't care if they're expired, all you want is to get rid of Dr. Randolph and whatever sick treatment he has in mind for you. Thus, he managed to escape into the sick ward. Alright. Again, it did not give me the prompt to do that before. But I'll let it slide. The sick ward. Or Alice, you can look back early in the stream. For like full context of this game. I won't go back. I was wondering what it would say. Sure looks some fighting. Yeah, just a little bit. By the way, whatever guide you found, you might want to keep that handy. Excuse me, I'm in a bit of a pickle. The fucking shitter is spot again, and I've made a bit of a mess. Fucking hell, man. Can you give me a hand? Really? Alright. Jesus. Being stuck in the center of me quite cursing. I don't care. Do I expect to be one? I guess. I thought to call them nerds. Yeah, alright. Well, where can I get a glass of water?
Come on, hurry up. Toilet break is all temporary.
Well, I don't know where to get a glass of water, man.
The Silotrons!
I don't even hear anybody. What the fuck was that about? Your guess is as good as mine, honestly. Oh, they mostly competent. For 2 hours, torture 2 hours in the milk. It's a glass of water. It's really shame we were able to find one in time. Isn't too happy about that. And Wolf, you will get you to another ward. Yeah, just the way that she just threw me away. It was great. That was terrific. I couldn't ask for a better death animation than that. Yeah, I was like, we'll have to extend this to like tomorrow or something. Just based on how slow everything is here. Okay, so where can I find a glass of water for this fucking asshole? Is my question. Where's the doctor? Says these patients really need help. Okay, I found a crowbar. That sounds right. That must be on some kind of drug. It's sedative, maybe? Alright, so we found a crowbar. Give me a minute to figure it out. Excuse me. Okay, so I can't attack her with a crowbar, I guess. Oh, I couldn't read the text. Yeah, I feel like this game I will need a lot of backseating on, to be quite honest. Was it this way that I went? No, it's the other way. Okay. Oh, the crowbar was in this room, right? Yeah. I do appreciate that it's just like a Half-Life crowbar as well. This nurse is fucking psychotic. I hate it. Like, this nurse is even worse than the doctor from earlier. Why is it boarded off? I don't know. Let's take the crowbar. There we go. After salvaging a crowbar from the sickboard storage, they managed to barely avoid Hendrik Troll's grasp and escape into the courtyard. Oh, so it's optional with the guy on the toilet? Okay. I'm not complaining. The guy helping the guy in the toilet would have led to the good ending. Wait, was that it? Okay. Well, yeah, made by Jan Beltashek. If anybody wants to check out this game. I believe, is it on Steam or is it on itch.io, the full version? I'm just looking it up real quick. Looks like it will. I don't see it on Steam, so I'm guessing it's on itch.io. And input it. We'll take our weave with that game. I love the atmosphere. I wish the gameplay, especially for the first area, was just less cryptic. But other than that, like, it has the atmosphere down. I hate the sound design in a good way. That is, but still, it is absurdly nerve-wracking. All right, let's play. Let's just go to the other new game I haven't played, which is Risu. Content warning is flashing lights. So anyone with epilepsy warning right now. Risu is a story-driven survival horror adventure game. Risu Ishikawa must traverse, solve, and survive a hellish architectural maze of endless personal nightmares. Made by Ryan Travick, Philip Ugrin, and KFC Murder Chicks, which is my most favorite name ever. KFC Murder Chicks. Love it. Ooh. And this is the last new area we'll get to explore. Hi. For the museum portion, that is. Alright. WC, interact, tab, inventory, set to run. Actually, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about the wait. Alright, let's begin. I also know that there is apparently a toilet-related puzzle in this game, so it's honestly amazing that I saved the two But the only toilet humor-esque things for last, right? Well, this is new. Here's the way I'm going back out there after all that. Okay. Oh, what's this? Ouch. It's too cold to touch. Oh, it's too cold to touch. I thought it would be fire. I guess I was wrong. Oh, okay. Found drain cleaner. There's a lot of Silent Hill parodies in this. A lot of them are good though. Let's go down this hallway, I guess. These are some taut wires. Can I grab them? I guess not. Okay. The last one is definitely not Outlast parody. I don't know if it was directly like inspired by Outlast. It definitely gave off a similar vibe to it. It wouldn't surprise me if it was, but I would also say it's better than Outlast by principle because, or at least Outlast 2, because I still think Outlast 2 is probably my least favorite game of all time. Horror game, that is. That's functional. You know, so literally broken games don't count. I love the inventory. I love how we just pull out all the drawers at once like that. I don't know, it's really satisfying. Scissors. Alright, locked. Magnet. Oh, that's weird. How could to see the void like that? What? I supposed to have Discord notifications turned off, excuse me. Okay, I don't know how it sound displayed. But that definitely took me out of the experience for a little bit. Oh, I already went out of here, okay. That door is locked. Well, friend, the void. Umbrellas? Or like umbrellas? I gotta get it together. I agree. You can't be out here just spitting out puns like that. What are you, crazy? Alright, so that door's locked in that classroom. That one's locked. Where haven't we checked? Magnet, phone. My phone. There are newer models, but I like this one. Oh, okay. I thought. Okay. Okay. What is my work? Shit. I dropped the scissors inside. At least I got one wire. Okay, neat. So, what do we do with it? That's my next question. I don't need one. Sure. Oh, we haven't been to the bathrooms yet. Oh my god, it smells like shit. Probably because it's filled with shit. Gross. It looks like there's something in it. I'm not going to touch it though. Don't blame you. Well, luckily we had drain cleaner. Oh, this is strong enough. Hey, it worked. It's just all dissolved, and now that thing went down the pipe. Whatever's down there moved a little. I can't reach it far enough with a magnet myself, though. Okay, we can combine items, though. Do we combine this with the wire? Let's hope the piano strings aren't magnetic. Oh, good. Perfect. Here goes nothing. Aha! A fresh key from the sewage pipe. I'm just gonna leave my magnet contraption here. Don't blame me. Alright. Anything else for us to explore? Oh. No one's using that stall again. Alright, let's check out the boys' bathroom. What do we got here? Yeah, I can't believe we left the last two games with toilet puzzles for the end. As the two games I have yet to play. Oh, the lights are off over here. Oh, okay. Sure. Do we use a key here? It doesn't work. Must be the wrong door. Yep. Where did the light go? Yeah. I was wondering what she had to say about that. What am I stuck on? Can I no longer go down that hallway? Okay. Sure. Also, yeah, this is a nice place, I would say. I don't know if I would ever want to be here, but... Alright, so it's the one to the classroom. Okay. I'm assuming it's the one to the classroom anyway. There we go. Unlocked. Blue orb. Huh, okay. Do we use that for the fire staircase? I don't know where else I see a practical use for blue orb. Oh. Let's use that. Onward and upward. Sweet. Okay. All the ambient noises gone. Must be something spooky. Or there's just literally nothing. Okay, there we go. I'm assuming this was the flashing lights. Oh, hello. What? This music's amazing. Holy shit. What? That's it? Oh, that was an amazing ending. Are you kidding? Alright. Well, you can wishlist this game on Steam right now. Nope, I didn't mean to interrupt the ending. The outro music. But if you also want to wishlist this game, you can find it. Why is it there? You can find it here. Yeah, I know. It ends on a boss fight. All right. that music though too. Well, that was certainly an interesting game. Yeah, it's short. It's sweet though. I like the little sprinkles of humor to it as well. Honestly, with how long I struggled with the loophole, I'm glad I was on the shorter side. Imagine me being stuck there for several minutes. So we're gonna go to Protagoras Bleeds. And if you like the layout of the museum and such, you will probably like this game because it is made by... Yeah, I know, right? Because it's made by the same dev. Alright, Protagoras Bleeds. Flashing lights, body horror, and violent content. Driving down a lovely Colorado road in the dead of night, blood begins to drip from your car's AC, as if it were a gaping wound. Luckily, there is a motel nearby. Yep, by Bryce Booher, with Simone Peltier, Ethan Shields, and... well, I guess both of them. Because one thing I also want to mention about the art in this game, you will see what I mean more in a bit. Because I am partially glad that, you know, I didn't complete this game all in the first go. Because I want to have some things to talk about it. Is the game showing up? I don't think so. No, it is. Okay. My stream is super delayed. I am sorry. Yeah, so another game with flashing lights, so be aware. I don't want anything to happen to anybody watching. Oh, I didn't even... There says saves. Either way, we'll start from the beginning. You know, fresh new start. Sometimes I remember that I'm going to die. I don't know what to do with myself. This intro. I love it so much. I was watching a bit of the Haunted PS1 stream that Aiden Cushing, the developer behind the Drowning Machine, did, where he played this game as well. And I now nicknamed him Trash Rabbit for him to use on his social media as a result of this, because he mentioned how hard it is when you get like your head just bonked by a trash can like that. Make sure to follow Trash Rabbit on Twitter, by the way. He's a great guy. Give me 1 second. There we go. Yeah, if you want to watch Aiden play some of these games with developer commentary, feel free to follow him there. Anyway, let's continue this game. It's a green syringe. Do you want it? Yes. So, going back to the art, I found out that these are all like painted pictures that were transported to the game. And you know, that's cool. That's great on its own. Oh, I did that last time too. Yeah, like that's great on its own, right? But you're gonna also see that there's also, you know, character portraits. We'll wait for it to get to that scene. I need to get down. Sure. Yeah, so these character portraits are also all handmade, hand-drawn, hand-painted rather. Oh, you're awake. Which also includes the little animations they do, like the blinking there, and the second one we get to Zoe, her speech. You still have a long way to go. I wouldn't blame you for falling asleep again. But if my stereo broken, it does get lonely though. Thanks for letting me smoke in here. How long do we have to go? Quite a while, like I said. Right. Hey, thanks again for doing this. I can't stress how much I needed it. Don't mention it. I know your situation is rough. The house is a constant job. A performance that just wouldn't end. Something like that. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. Oh, hey look, our stereo's bleeding. Fantastic. I can relate. Oh yeah, I guess you can. Sorry, my mind is wrecked. Nothing to apologize about. Do you think we should stop somewhere on the way? Absolutely not. I want to get there as fast as possible. What's the place like anyway? It's humble. My uncle assured me it'll just be us though. 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and a bathroom. What about living room? That too. This is going to be long term, right? Yes. Is that a promise? Yep. How could he be so sure? I have no other prospects. This has to work out. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited. It's just that I've been through some shit. I've come to learn nothing lasts forever. Yep. Yeah, bleeding radio. Oh no. What is it? The car isn't working. What? I have to check the engine. Oh well, lucky us. It seems we broke down at the perfect time. But the most exhausting fluorescent light ever. It won't budge. What's wrong with the engine? It won't open. Oh shit, you think we will need to stay here? It's so cold. Yeah, why don't you wait here? I'll get us a room. Sounds good. Yeah, I can't interact with that at all. So I remember not able to find the keys for a good hour or so when I first played this. And I think I remember kind of where it is, but I don't remember the exact path to get to it. You as lost as usual? Yeah. I put the keys right here. Yep. There we go. It's Motel 1-4 map. Do you want it? Yeah. That will come in handy, I think. And a brochure. Welcome to Protogeras West. We pride ourselves on our unique luxury motel experience. Here at Protogeras West, we aim to make your stay wonderful and save you money. We hope to help you escape the world outside for as long as needed with our impossibly low prices. Just sit back, relax, and daydream in our 5-star pool, or enjoy the tranquility of our vast library. Consider one of our luxury rooms if you desire the utmost comfort and enjoy a complimentary breakfast. Thank you for choosing us, and we hope to leave our little paradise. You leave our little paradise invigorated and a changed person. Something tells me that it will, end up terribly. Yes, that's my guess. Alright, so I believe we can just do it from here. But hey, like I said, I vaguely remember where to go this time. I just hope that this is the right way to it. Yep, okay. See? See? I kind of remember. Now we're looking for 109. I think it's this one, isn't it? I forgot what. How do you get inventory up? Open inventory SKU. Okay. It's now unlocked. Perfect. There. Zoe and I decided to spend the night. I told her I bought the room. I'll tell her in the morning. Hey, Zozo. What a setback. I'm really anxious, but I think I'll sleep just fine. Yeah, we'll be okay. Yep, I had no bottle in here. Let's go here. Do you want it? Yeah, sure. Why not? That's big enough for the two of us. Head to bed? Yeah. Sure. Why not? Finballs all had secrets. Zoe, did you hear that? No. Go back to sleep. Are you sure? It sounded like a scream or something. A few doors down. Zoe. Alright. I believe it's this door here, right? Yeah, because there's a note here. Discard a note. Read it? Yeah. I'm sorry to say that I lost the keys to the Rubicon, Daniel. I locked them in the car accidentally for the second time. What an idiot. God, why did I have to park in the furthest spot from our room? What a walk of shame that was. I'm going to stay in the room until you get back so I can unlock the doors from inside. Just knock a few times and I'll let me know it's you. Around the time you jacked open the car with a wire, maybe we can do that when you get back. Also, I found something really upsetting in our mailbox, so I'd prefer if you dealt with it. I'm so sorry we have to do this again. I think we need to find their car. No, that's just my guess, of course. Again, I really love the animation, his run animation. It's so good. It really is. That was a little weird. Am I even going the right way? Well, something's changing, so I'm assuming so, right? I don't know what that was. So I'm assuming that it was not the right way. Oh. Alright then. Well, that's unfortunate for them. What could cause this? I believe is what it said. Just a little bit. Well, it seems like I need something. Well, I don't know what that something is. Seems like I might have missed a step somewhere. Alright, well, let's go find something for this wire. Oh, I thought we could open it or something. Yeah, no, that was a fairly tame reaction. Nope, we already read that. Oh yeah, I absolutely hate that something's watching me on this camera. So where to go? That's my next question. Let's read the note again, I guess. Oh, the note's gone. Is that my inventory? Actually, there was something that said that was in there. Nope. Not letting me look. Okay, okay. I'm just trying to think of like where do we get something. We could just go back in here for now. As I just tried to think of where to go from here. Of course it won't open. So I remember correctly that I can't go in any of those. Okay. Need to crack my knuckles for a second. Do I use a key for the mailbox, maybe? Okay, there we go. Aha, okay. Let's save. There we go. Figured it out. Here's the check-in. Have to find the right camera angle to get out of this room. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I'm going the right way. I don't think that I am, but nope. I gotta find my way back to the... car that was totaled. The sounds is deafening. Agreed. It's very tense. The lack of any major noises. Although right now I'm just trying to figure out where I went and where to go. No, it was over here, wasn't it? Or was it over here? I don't know. I can't find that car again. No, it's gotta be over here somewhere. These games, I swear, are driving me insane. Where was the fucking car? Ah, for fuck's sake. Also, my hand is hurting me from how much I'm using shift. I'm tempted to just put in a controller just for this game. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do it. My hand is like actively hurting because of how much I'm holding shift and keep changing directions like that. How do I... run now? How do I run? Is there no run button on the controller? That would be silly. That would be a very weird oversight, because I want controllers just because I'm sick of holding shift. Alright. I guess I'm going back to using my keyboard. Alright. There is a way that can change the controls, right? I still don't see where a run button is. Alright, there we go. What? Okay, well, I figured out how to run a controller at least. I mean, we're back to square one. I still don't know where this fucking car is. If we go down this way, then it'll just lead to the other dead end, wouldn't it? Where is the fucking parking lot? Where is that fucking parking lot from earlier? Okay, there it is. Yes. Alright, we got the keys. We got the keys, so now we can enter that one room. These games are driving me at the wall tonight, man. Alright, but we can continue forward at least. This is literally the first we've gotten in this game. If we haven't even encountered anything. There's apparently enemies in this game, mind you. We haven't even seen any of them. Because we were so stuck at the very beginning of this game. Alright, let's just use a key. This one here. And let's see what's going on in here. Oh, good. Hi. Oh, God. Yeah. Honestly. What's up, buddy? Sure, why not? I'll just grab more ammo. I'm stuck against the lamp. What's that? Baseball bat? Sure. Has a wing on his bow to his eyes. Sure. Oh, I can store items in here. Okay. No, I didn't want to store that actually. Stored keys. Store the keys because I'm sure won't need them again. Yeah, that's lovely. Oh. Hi. Sup? Got him. Nope. So, do I check back on Zoe? What am I supposed to do? Zoe, are you okay? Hey, Zoe, there's monsters here. You'll let her rest? How do I kill this thing? How? How do I kill this thing? Okay. Well, that ended well. Oh, we're saved all the way back here, aren't we? Yep. That we are. I mean, I still don't know what to do now. It's gonna be one of those games, isn't it? I don't even know how to get back to the parking lot, that area. Like, where is this parking lot? Because it's not over this way, right? No. Where is this parking lot? Was there like an item that I missed in that room or something? Here we go. Right? No? Where the fuck is this parking lot? Where is this one area of the map? Am I really gonna need the map for this? No, that's just the map of the motel. For fuck's sake. Nope, I'm going too far into the void here. It's all because I didn't save. It's all because I didn't save. I still don't know where this area is. This map is so big. Also, I'm sorry, my controller keeps veering me to the left. Well, if the level design wasn't confusing, that would also help. No, I'm not going the right way. Where is the right way? Is it over here? Okay. Remember when the demo of this games were straightforward, I can complete them in single session? Like, I can complete, like, 5 or 6 of them at once. I miss those days. Because so far tonight has been cheat to win, basically. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I literally had to just guide myself on completing one. The other one was just me literally having to backtrack every single aspect of the entire game just to find one thing I missed. I still stand by that the game should tell you what NPCs you have previously talked to in Skullys Nightmare. For that exact reason. And now we're at this game. And this game is... yeah, this is by far the most complex of all the games. Nope, I used wrong key. Yep, hi again. There we go. Oh yeah, this game is very, very Resident Evil. See, my issue right now is that I do not know where to go after fighting this enemy. I just do not understand where to go from here. I didn't get a key or anything, so... am I supposed to kill the enemy? How do you kill the enemy? Because clearly what I'm doing is not working. You know? Nope, I pressed the wrong button. See, like, how do you kill this enemy? How do you even get him off? Because every time that I attack him, he attacks me back like that. Well, I mean, what else am I supposed to do is the only issue. There's literally just nowhere else for me to go. How do you kill this thing? Where else are you supposed to go then? Why isn't this game explaining anything? We might need to have another guide on him. Because I don't know what I'm doing. What button did I just press? Did I just press continue or did I just press new game? Nope, that's a new game. Hold up, I now had to restart the game. I'm sorry for being so impatient with this, but what do I do? Like, sincerely, just what do I do? There. Alright, so if I don't kill it, what do I do? If I don't, where do I go from here? Because I'm assuming that I kill it, it drops an item or something, like a key or something, right? I mean, that would be my reasonable explanation for what I'm supposed to do here. But I can't even kill it without trading someone's damage. dead? Can't even tell. Because all I got out of this was a baseball bat. And now I don't know where to go. You know? Just, where do I go from here? Don't know. We might need to get a guide. Like, sincerely. Because I don't know what to do. It's Protagoras bleeds. Oh, hey, look, another one. Fantastic. Give me a second. Give me a second. How do I run? How do I run? How do I run? Please. Thank you. Alright, I'm just gonna pause the game right now. It's just my god, why are we why do we save these games for last? The most stressful ones where you don't know where you're going for last. Again, I miss the days where I could just complete the games in just one setting. Because they were short. They were simple. I'm not even asking for the games to be like short or like nothing games when I say that. But it's just, I genuinely just do not understand what I'm doing. I don't know, like if there was like a prompt to get something, I don't know where it was from. I don't know. I am genuinely confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing. See, like even sometimes when attacking enemies, it just misses. And then this death animation takes too long. This game is like very set on just driving me up the wall right now. Ugh. I'm trying to be as respectful as I can right now. It's just, I don't get it. And it's just frustrating to me. Like, I genuinely am just wondering if there's a certain angle where I attack this thing on the bed, or what. Like, it should be my kind of game, but it's just like, these past few games have just been, like, ones where I just can't really enjoy it, because I feel like I don't know, there's just nothing for me to get here. It's kind of like with the other game there, the Heilwald one. Like, I like what the game had, but it's just like, I genuinely did not understand what to do. I still don't know what to do here. But like if we didn't basically cheat to play the other game, like I would have had no idea. How do I attack enemies in this game? That's just my question. Like, how do I attack enemies? Like, I don't understand. Am I not supposed to attack enemies? Am I supposed to just avoid combat altogether? Where do I get a key or something? Alright, well, we're voting another save file. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. How do we load a save file? This is my next question. There we go. I mean, the other one died permanently. I still don't know what to do though. Like, that doesn't answer anything. Because they apparently don't drop items when they're dead. But if that's the case, where do I go from there? Where's the key? Am I supposed to, like, bash the lock with the baseball bat somehow? Where do I do that? Okay. Enemies are not affected by the cutscenes like that. Gotcha. I mean, that's good to know. Oh, that's still locked. I think I'm just gonna call it a stream at this point. I tried playing the games and I had to cheat at one of them. I had to look up a walkthrough. Or not even me looking at the walkthrough personally. I had to have someone else do it. This is literally like the final game. Actually, no, it's the second to final game. There's also walk, and I also don't know what to do with walk. Walk was the Japanese game where it was chased by the ghosts. Like I don't know what to do in that game, so I'm basically gonna be stuck there like I am here, due to how unforgiving that game is. I'm just gonna look up. I'm just gonna end that, to be honest. Like, I can't understand anything. And this is my second time looking for the game, and I just don't understand it. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to look for a walkthrough in the meantime, just to find out where to even start the game, basically. So yeah, I don't know. I'm getting frustrated with that game. I don't want to get frustrated with that game because I liked what I played thus far, but it's just inevitable when I don't know what to do. I'll be honest, I'm just not a fan of the games where, like, you basically just don't know what to do. The game gives you, like, zero prompt or anything like that. The map's too big. The enemies are basically just undealable with. It's just not fun for me to play. It's literally like me looking for, like, walkthroughs of just to find where to start. It reminds me of, like, those kind of times. It's like, I like everything else about the game. I love the art style. I love the use of sound and everything. But it's just, I don't know what to do. And I just am not a fan of that. And same with and same with the other game there, Loophole as well. Like, I'm just not a fan of those kind of games. Although I do think like Loophole just had, I don't know what it was going on with the aesthetics that first time, because it definitely did not give me a prompt to attack back. So I don't know what to go on with there. I didn't want to end the stream with a rant, but there's just, I don't know what else to say, really. I don't know what else to say. It's not how I wanted to end the stream myself, but here we are. I'm just throwing the towel, and maybe I'll come back to the demo disc, maybe I won't. I don't know. Have a good night, everybody.